gonna learn with these hood niggas. It's console, baby.
It's your girl, Everblessed Promo, aka Mermaid. And right now, it's your girl, Everblessed Promo, aka Mermaid. Here for another episode of the Mermaid and Star Show. Your girl, Everblessed Promo, aka Mermaid. Every Monday is the Mermaid and Star. Hello. It's your girl, Everblessed Promo, aka Mermaid. And I am here today for another episode of the Mermaid and Star Show. Who do I have next to me? Mr. Carl Occelien. Introduce yourself, please.
Hi, my name is Carl Occelien. I have a master's in accounting, over 10 years of experience, and I do taxes. I do bookkeeping, anything in accounting and business.
That is amazing.
You can look at the sign right here for the phone number.
Yes, this is what this sign is here for, guys. So you can go ahead and read it and take that number down. We're going to get into it. So you said taxes, accounting, and bookkeeping.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So how has this tax season been treating you?
Every tax season is great. It's a great profession. It's a great way to earn a living, especially when you're knowledgeable and you like meeting new people. So it's been great, been busy, especially now.
Yeah.
Tax deadline is coming up, April 18th. So please file your taxes or file an extension. We can help you do that. So other than that, tax season has been very well. Every tax season is a joy.
Well, that is amazing to hear. Now, if anybody in this live right now that's watching us, if you have any questions for Mr. Occelien, he is here to answer all of them. Everybody needs an accounting. Everybody needs their bookkeeping to get done. And everybody that has not done their taxes as of yet, you might want to get that done. Okay, not might. You should get that done. Now, have you ever ran into anyone that, past the time of the deadline that tries to get their taxes done after that?
Yeah, but the dates are, there, and we always explain to them, even though it is past the deadline, you still don't want to wait to get your taxes done, even if you're past the deadline. Again, tomorrow is the deadline. I recommend you file your taxes or at least file an extension before that time. We can help you. But if it is past the deadlines, oh no, you could still do your taxes, and you should still do your taxes as soon as you can. Yes.
I see someone typing in a question right here. One moment.
You got to read that. I can't.
Is there a fine if you pass the deadline?
Alrighty then. So, in fines for the deadline, there's a failure to file, and there's also a failure to pay penalty. So, getting a failure to file penalty is a good reason why you should file an extension if you don't have everything together right now, or you just don't have enough time to finish it. You don't want to get the failure to file penalty, right? And also for the deadline, there is a failure to pay penalty. So by April 18th, midnight, you also want to pay. If you think you are going to pay, like let's say you are going to file an extension and you don't know, and you got a good idea of what you might owe, you got a good sense that you're going to owe and you're going to file an extension, you should send that amount with your extension, because there is also a failure to pay penalty by April 18th. So hopefully, whoever's doing your taxes, you will find a way take advantage of all the deductions you can and you won't owe, but if you end up owing, you want to make sure that you send in something with your extension or your tax return, because there is a failure to pay penalty along with the failure to file penalty.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
The penalties.
We're not calculating how much those penalties are. You know, there's a lot of variations in that. It could be based on how much you actually do owe. So, you know, I'm not going to calculate everybody's penalty right now, but those penalties do exist for deadlines, yes.
That was an amazing answer to that question. I hope that answers your question, Ashley. Mr. Occelien, right here, tax preparer, bookkeeper, and also accountant. All right, so if you guys need any of those services or have any questions, feel free to ask and send, ask and send. You hear me? Okay. So, for the people that don't know what that is, what does that job entail?
Well, bookkeeping is sometimes used to do your taxes.
Okay.
If you have a business, for those who work and also have maybe like a side business, you want to be able to track how much money you're bringing in and the money that's going out, because the money you're bringing in from your business is taxable, and the money that you're spending to generate the money coming in is deductible. So the net of those two things is what is called taxable income from that one activity, your business. So we want to get the deductions as high as we can, and we want to get the revenue as high as we can too. So
Exactly.
yeah, you know, even though it's going to be more taxable income, you know, we don't stop making money because of taxes, right?
Right.
So bookkeeping helps you figure out the money coming in and also the money going out in categories. Take the transactions right from your bank statement, put them in QuickBooks, or put them into a spreadsheet, and you can figure out what those numbers are. Most of those numbers end up on a profit and loss statement, and a profit and loss statement is what you're going to use to fill out your Schedule C for your business, if you have a business with your job. But if you just have a business, that's great too. So that profit and loss statement is going to help you fill out your Schedule C, help you get to your bottom line number. So your bottom line number is what's taxable. Your revenues minus your expenses is what you get taxed on. And, you know, hopefully it's not too much, but hopefully it's a lot so that you make money. Okay.
Right. Definitely. See, as an accountant, would you keep up with your clients' stocks?
Yeah. You know, I tell you what, most times during tax season, when you are investing stocks and you're selling stocks, most of that stuff can be reported with what your investment bank gives you. Let's say you have an investment bank you use, you know, some of the top names out there, and they'll give you a statement at the end of the year which tells you your interest, your dividends, and also what you made off of your stock selling for the year. So it's not necessary to get those activities into your QuickBooks. You know, I've seen companies do it. I've helped companies do it. And, you know, those are usually, you know, the companies that are, you know, reported on the stock exchange, like really big companies. But for small businesses, it's really important just to use those statements that your investment bank gives you, or for individuals, it's good to use those statements that the bank gives you. And that's really all you need. But, you know, you can track your stock activity in QuickBooks. You could do that. You can calculate or record how much interest you're earning off of those and record the balance sheet balances of those investments. Yes, you could do all of that. I could do all of that. Yes.
Perfect. Perfect. Shout out to Ashley Daly because she has a lot of great questions. You know what I'm saying? And keep in mind, Red J, hi, how you doing? Keep in mind, you are located in West Palm, but you're able to do Zoom calls, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know, this has always been available, but ever since COVID, people are taking more advantage of virtual tax preparation. This could be done a number of ways. I'm sure you've seen advertised that anyone can sit down with you on a Zoom call and walk through all your documents and perform a tax preparation, or you could leave your documents with a tax professional and get those taxes done, maybe with a few question emails here and there. But everything can be done remotely and electronically. You can even sign electronically to e-file your tax return whenever you get ready to do that. So all of these things are possible and able to do remotely now, and that's great.
Yeah. Remote service is always cool. Definitely. Valuable information. Most exciting thing about doing taxes.
I guess exciting. Well, you know, tax time, April, around, the middle of April is always exciting. There's always a lot of blood pumping to get everyone's needs met. We take care of a lot of people. Tax preparers help people. A lot of people do your taxes. Keep in mind, there are more taxpayers than tax preparers. So, there's way more people, and everybody needs help. Everybody needs information on their taxes and how to do them. So it's a great feeling to know that you can help someone through, tax time. I can't tell you enough about, people who worry about getting through this time and making sure that they're right with the government and with the IRS. And some people can really worry about those things. And it's nice to help someone get over that hump and punch their ticket for till next year. And you get to see them again next year and then catch up. So it's a great profession. A lot of people need help in this area, and so it's great to be there for them.
That is amazing. That is amazing. The fact that you are passionate about your job. You said you have over 10 years of experience.
Yes.
Okay, guys, that's over a decade. You provide remote services, and also, do you ever have anyone swing by, like in person?
Oh, yes. I have a home office. I usually do appointments here, and it's nice to bring people in, especially after the last 2 years when no one was allowed to go anywhere. So now it's nice to be able to invite people in and do sit down tax returns and help people that way. Yes.
Perfect. Now, being with right now with how when is the actual deadline for taxes right now?
April 18th. April 18th is the deadline. Get your taxes done, people.
April 18th, y'all. Did they extend that, or was that always the date?
I think recently, before COVID, it was always April 15th.
Okay.
It's been different days for every year now and then. So, yeah.
Okay. What have you came upon any challenges during this tax season? And if you have, what was it?
Yeah, there are always challenges. There are always new things to learn, new things to research. Believe it or not, every piece of tax knowledge does not exist in my head.
Okay.
Sometimes you do have to research new things, and it's fun. because you get to learn something new. So the next time someone brings up an issue, you get to speak from experience. So, and the new tax laws that are being written, all the things that they're allowing people to do now, and a lot of things that they are, not allowing people to do now. It's great to be up on those things. It's not as much as a challenge as just comes with the territory.
I like how you answered that. It comes with the territory.
Yeah.
It's not a challenge. All right. What keeps you motivated to keep going?
All right. Should I tell you the truth or what sounds good?
How about both?
Making money.
Definitely, right?
Yeah, so it's great to provide a service to people that they really need, and it's great to make money at the same time. So, it's the best of both worlds. I get asked, I can provide my skills, my talents to people for a fee, and that is a very awesome thing. To me, it's a very spiritual thing.
Right.
Yes.
I love it. What would you say to the people that wake up one day out of nowhere and say, you know what, I'm going to become a tax preparer, compared to you having over 10 years of experience?
It's a very good profession. You got to get your numbers with the IRS, and you got to make sure you're with them and they know who you are. And so you got to get a few things. You got to get registered with the IRS, and you should definitely train. You should definitely probably practice under someone.
Okay.
That helps. I employ a few people, and some of them, if they wanted to, can prepare their own tax returns if they wanted to, and go out there and if you're getting all the easy tax returns, I say go out there and do it. But there are a lot of things we specialize in: the technical, the businesses, the corporations, the LLCs, and the special situations, 1031 swaps, depreciation. So you want to be able to talk to these things. People who are looking for an accountant usually have lots of questions, and you want to be able to answer those questions, or at least be able to research them and understand your research. So I would say get some education, get some skills, get some time under an accountant, and get out there. There are a lot of people who need help. So, and it's a great profession. It's relatively low barrier of entry. Relatively, you don't need a master's degree, even though I have one. So you don't need a college degree, even though I have one. So yeah, so it's a great profession. Anyone trying to get into it, I would suggest it. If you're trying to make money and you got these types of skills or type of, I was always an accountant since high school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This has been a passion since.
Yeah.
Now, would you ever offer classes?
Well, yeah, that might be something to think about. Yeah.
I mean, you have the experience now to be a teacher.
Yeah, usually every tax return I do, I'm answering questions. I don't mind answering questions and teaching people things as I'm doing the work for you. I like to explain things as I go along so people understand the value that they're getting. So that might be a thing. Maybe we can do something like this every now and then where we answer tax questions. We probably could do that every now and then. Yeah,
could do that as well. What I really meant was to have like your own like virtual class of people that are interested in either becoming a tax preparer, a bookkeeper, or an accountant, and you'd hold that class, however, like once a week, or like a virtual Zoom class, and you could actually charge people to teach them.
Yeah, yeah. I like that last part you said there, charge.
Of course.
No, I mean, of course, yeah. That's in the works, you know.
Yeah.
And tax season is upon us, and lots of things are coming up. Yeah, focus is tax season, but lots of things, especially something like that, maybe a Zoom where people can learn how to do taxes. You know?
I mean, of course, I know it's busy right now due to taxes, but
yeah.
It is a thought.
April 18th is the deadline. Get your taxes done.
Get them done, y'all. Get them done. Now, more importantly, the name of your company is MySBAS, and that's Serious Business Accounting Solutions.
Mm-hmm.
Serious Business Accounting Solutions. Now, can they find you on social media? I know you have a website, and that is mysbasboy.com. Okay, it's on here, guys.
Say it again. It's mysbas.com. www.mysbas.com. SBAS stands for Serious Business Accounting Solutions. We're registered with Florida under that name. And yeah, Serious Business Accounting Solutions.
Definitely. So, let the young crowd know, or just everybody.
Yeah. April 18th is the deadline.
Get those taxes done if you have not done your taxes already, guys.
What's really more important than anything is that, yeah. So, you know, stay tuned. I'm sure me and Eva will be doing a tax stream again, and you'll be able to ask questions, or not just for tax, but you know, also just business ownership and entrepreneurship. And you know, I like to be able to walk people through the experience. In school, they teach you accounting is the language of business. I like to think that in every facet of your business, I can help. If not with accounting services, definitely with just advice and yeah, just advice and
makes Mr. Occelien different from all of the other tax preparers out here. He actually cares about what he does. He cares about you actually learning, you know, the steps as he's going, working with you and teaching you at the same time. A lot of people, you can tell when it's just money based, you know? It's just quick, okay, bye, you know? No, he actually builds a relationship with his clients to where he could just teach you without even, you know, thinking about it. Without even thinking about it.
Yep. I like to, you know, I have this on my Thumbtack. You can also find me on Thumbtack under my name. It's an easy Google find. It's just my name. It's Carl H. Occelien. I think that's on here. So I like to say, here's my name right here. If you want to just Google me, get all the information you need about it. I like to say our model of business is the golden rule, and that is to treat people the way you want to be treated. No other rule greater than that. So that kind of sums up our philosophy and how we do things.
Definitely. Now, Ashley Dolly, I really hope I'm saying your last name correctly. She has been very engaged this whole time. So I really would love it if you guys could connect, you know, just so you could follow him, look at the website, you know, check it out, and feel free to share this live, share this information with anybody that needs the services. Well, anybody, period. But if you know they need it, that would be great. Appreciate you, Ashley. I see you, girl. She's been asking all the questions this whole time.
Yeah, and I see her comment, and yeah, so in Florida, it is a great place to do taxes because you meet a lot of people who need help. A lot of elderly people live here, and those are usually my favorite clients because they always want to entertain you as you're doing work for them, and those are great people to know.
Who's great to know?
Elderly people.
Elderly people.
Elderly people.
Okay.
This is Florida. Yeah. So in Florida, you get to help. If you're in the service industry, you get to help a lot of elderly people in Florida. A lot of retired people, not all elderly people, but retired people. And, those people have the greatest energy, I guess because they're not working anymore, but
yeah.
But those people usually have great energy, and, I like working for them.
Definitely. She said, I screenshot this pic. I did my taxes already, but I will definitely be there next year. Okay, Ashley, looking forward. It's the customer service that goes a long way. It definitely does. And
It's
you
the
gotta be
vibe,
right.
as your young kids said. It's the vibe.
The vibe. It's a vibe all the time. Anyways, but yes, guys. Any last words for the people in the back?
April 18th is the deadline. Please get your taxes done. April 18th is the deadline. Call this number if you need an extension. We do require a deposit.
Yes, that is important information. A deposit is required in order to get started, okay? Then the phone number is 386-232-8812. It's in your face, but I decided to say it. 386-232-8812. Pink the Sky, what's going on? If you need someone to go ahead and handle your taxes, this guy right here, Mr. Occelien, you can look him up. You can Google him. He is on Google, okay? And there's a website, and you're also on Facebook as well, too, right?
Yes, we do have a Facebook. You can find it under Serious Business Accounting Solutions.
Everything's under the same name, guys. Ooh, I love it. Keep it simple. You don't gotta keep talking all at once. So, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you. And keep in mind, the deadline is what?
April 18th is the deadline. Get your taxes done.
Get your taxes done virtually or make an appointment in person.
In your sleep.
Yes, definitely. It's the girl with Best Pro Boy, aka Mermaid. This was the Mermaid and Star Show. Bye now.
You don't know nothing about the struggle, you don't know nothing about the struggle, yeah. You don't know nothing about the struggle, you don't know